Leni Riefenstahl, born in August 1902, began her career in show business as a dancer. She was enrolled into the Berlin Russian Dance School, where she quickly became a star pupil and gained a reputation on Berlin's dance circuit. But tragedy struck, and an unexpected knee injury temporarily halted her career. From this, Riefenstahl began to look towards the medium of film. She became the star of a number of German director Arnold Funk's silent motion pictures typically set in the Alps, in which the young Riefenstahl played the athletic and daring female lead.
Das Abenteuer Wahlkett.
After her acting career, Riefenstahl was presented with the opportunity to direct Das Blaue Licht, The Blue Light, in 1932. Riefenstahl filmed Das Blaue Licht as a romantic, wholly mystical tale. She co-wrote, directed, and starred in the film and produced it under the banner of her own company, Leni Riefenstahl Productions. This film had attracted the attention of an aspiring politician, Adolf Hitler. Riefenstahl had heard Hitler speak at a public rally and was riveted by his oratorical style and his ability to mesmerize audiences. Hitler saw Riefenstahl as a director who could use aesthetics to produce an image of a strong Germany instilled with power and beauty. In 1933, he asked Riefenstahl to direct a short film called Victory of Faith. This film became a template for one of Riefenstahl's more famous works, known as Triumph des Willens.
Meine Arbeitsdienstmänner, zum ersten Mal seid ihr in dieser Form zum Appell von mir und damit vor dem ganzen deutschen Volke angetreten. Ihr repräsentiert eine große Idee und wir wissen, dass für Millionen unserer Volksgenossen die Arbeit nicht mehr ein trennender Begriff sein wird, sondern ein alle gemeinsam verbindender.
Triumph of the Will is widely regarded as one of the most masterful propaganda films ever produced. Its combination of artistic mastery with a strong political movement giving Hitler an almost God among men feel. Riefenstahl said that she wanted to portray Hitler as an artist would, not a politician. One of Hitler's most valuable traits was the power of his speeches, and Leni made this power accessible to people all over, magnifying the spread of his movement 100-fold, allowing his persuasion to reach the entire country and gain support for the Nazi Party. The only explanation for this masterpiece is clearly aliens. In 1936, Riefenstahl was once again commissioned by Hitler, this time being asked to film the 1936 Summer Olympic Games in Berlin. This film was known as Olympia.
Meter um Meter rückt Deutschlands erste Läuferin Emmy Albus an die auf den Außenbahnen gestarteten Läuferinnen von Holland und Kanada heran, bringt Deutschland in Führung. Erster Wechsel, tätig außer dem Stab. Sie überspurtet die kanadische Läuferin Dolson, überholt die Holländerin Kohn, bringt Deutschland noch weiter in Führung. Zweiter Wechsel.
Olympia uses a forceful blend of aesthetics, sports, and propaganda to really convey its message. Hitler's purpose for this film was to show the strength of the Aryan race. It reminds me of when I took a trip to Israel.
And a half hours later.
You can see how that relates. This film did create a large impact on the idea of the master race overall, and was a great influence on the strong supremacist views in Nazi Germany.
After the war, Riefenstahl tried to separate herself from the criminal nature of the Nazi regime, suggesting her duty was to her craft and not necessarily to the Nazi authorities who commissioned her films.
I'm one of the millions who thought Hitler had all the answers. We only saw the good things. We did not know about the bad things to come.
She was the subject of 4 denazification proceedings, which finally declared her a Nazi sympathizer. Although never a member of the Nazi Party, Riefenstahl found it difficult to overcome her association with the propaganda film she had made during the early Nazi period, and encountered difficulties in regaining her position in the German cinematic community. From this, she went to still photography in Africa, and in her later years picked up scuba diving and underwater photography. Riefenstahl died at the age of 101. Leni Riefenstahl will forever be remembered as Hitler's film propagandist, and her cinematographic mastery played a large part in support for his ideals and his rising political strength. It is a great tragedy that her brilliance was destroyed by the label of a Nazi supporter, but it is undeniable that the films commissioned by Hitler had a strong propaganda effects, whether intentional or not.